Hello ladies, what's up? My name is Patricia, also known as God's Design, here on YouTube, and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to talk all about primers. Now, if you're an oily girl like me, I know that you really appreciate primers, but I think primers can be of use to any skin type, but the ones I'm going to show you are going to be particularly good for oily skin. Now, of course, I haven't tried every single product that there is out there, but these are the best of the best that I've tried. So a little while ago, I did a video, I think I entitled it Top Foundations for Oily Skin. I did a high-end edition, and then I also did a drugstore edition. So I think you guys should really check those out if you guys are still trying to find foundations that, are best for, oily skin types. If you've watched the video that I referred to earlier, that I did on my best foundations, then you guys know that I actually ranked the foundations, so that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to rank the primers from least favorite to most favorite, but I want to let you know that I've tried way more primers than these, but these have proven to be some of the best that I've tried. But I do feel like there's some that I love more than others, so let's go ahead and get into it. So coming in at number 6 is the NYX Shine Killer. So this eliminates the look of excess oil and shine, leaves skin looking matte and fresh all day. This is definitely an affordable product, and I really like this for spot treating. It's clear in consistency, and when I do use this, what I'll do is just take a little bit on my finger and just sort of spot treat the T-zone area. This definitely helps to prevent excess oil in my T-zone area, but I don't particularly care for the way it looks under, just all over my face. So with this is the type of primer that I would use just on my nose right here, and a little bit on the sides, and then here on my forehead and on my chin, just to make sure that my those areas don't become extremely oily. Number 5 is the Jouer Anti-Blemish Matte Primer. It says it has salicylic acid, acne treatment, non-drying, non-irritating pore refiner, oil-free, hypoallergenic, paraben-free, silicone-free. So this I got in a swag bag when I went to some event, and I really, really like this. When I saw the name of it, as you guys can see, it's more like a cream. I really, really was attracted to it because of the name. Once I saw matte, I was like, I have to try this. This is one that I will use to spot treat, or I will use it, all over my face as well, under my makeup. It does well for that as well. It's not terribly, terribly expensive, but it is up there for a primer. I think this is ideal for the girl who just gets a little bit dewy or a little bit oily in her T-zone. I feel like it performs better than the NYX Shine Killer. I also like the fact that it has salicylic acid in it, because that helps with, acne. So sometimes, those of us who are oily tend also to be acne prone. So I think that helps to address that. The Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. This is so good. So according to Hourglass, this really helps to smooth the skin, prevent excess oils, and reduce the appearance of pores. And I find that this does all 3 of those things. I absolutely love this primer, particularly to apply all over my skin under my makeup, because this really gives my foundation that smooth appearance. When it's coupled with, awesome foundations like Estee Lauder Double Wear, I mean, that foundation is already beautiful, right? It already performs well on oily skin, but coupled together, it helps to create that even more smooth, perfected, blurred type of look. I absolutely love this. I think it's great for oily skin. If you happen to be normal or dry watching this, I wouldn't recommend it because I have a feeling that it'll cling to dry patches. But as for oily girls, you ladies will love this. So next up on the list is actually from the drugstore, and it is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I absolutely love this. If you guys have been watching my channel for any period of time, you guys know that I love this primer. It says controls shine up to 8 hours, ultra lightweight formula, minimizes the appearance of pores. But one of the main reasons why this ranks so high with me is the price. I mean, you can buy it for $5 at your local drugstore or Ulta. Like, you really cannot beat that. And it really does control the shine. I always have a bottle of this. Matter of fact, I have 3 right now in my vanity because I hate running out of this stuff. It does well if you want to spot, treat your oily areas, but this is great for those girls who just really get oily everywhere. When I take this, I apply it all over my face, just a thin layer all over my face, and then I apply my foundation. Unlike the mineral veil, it doesn't really do anything as far as texture or making it so that the foundation goes on your skin smoothly. But when it comes to shine, this baby helps to keep all that at bay, and I absolutely love it, and you cannot beat that price. Number 2 is the Makeup Forever Step 1, and this is their mattifying primer. As you guys can see, I have used quite a bit of this stuff. Now, this is the type of primer that I use just in my T-zone area. It's not the type of primer that I would use just all over my face because it does what it says it's going to do, and that helps to mattify whatever you put it on. So because I get oily on my cheeks and some other areas, but I mostly get really oily in my T-zone, so I use this to spot treat those areas, and it really works, and it helps to keep you matte for hours and hours. Number 1, the one that has really stood out above the rest is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. I absolutely love this stuff. When I am going out and I need something to perform and I do not want to be shiny and I don't want to take powder with me, this is the one that does it for me every single time, and it does for hours and hours and hours and hours. This is a small. The small one that I have, this lasts forever, so I just continue buying the small size, which is like $15, and then the larger size is $30. But I don't know, I just buy the small one because I literally only use this in my oily areas. To be honest, on a day where I'm going out and I want to stay matte and I want my foundation to look good, I will use a combination of these 2. I'll apply this all over my face except for the T-zone area, and instead I'll put this in the T-zone, and together, it's flawless. If you're like me, your skin's super oily, even if like a little oil comes through, it just adds for a hint of dewiness that gives the skin more of a natural look, but nothing that's where the oil is like dripping, your foundation is moving. No, not with these guys on deck. So usually in this portion of the video, I share with you guys some recommendations and some honorable mentions, but honestly guys, I don't have anything else that I feel is worth showing to you. These are the ones that I use, right, and that I really love. But instead I want to show you guys some primers that really stand out, just in case you guys are looking for something in particular. Though I really like the Becca primer the best when it comes to mattification, I think the best overall primer out of all the ones that I've shown you is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. So if you are the type of chick who's like, two primers is doing too much. Like, I'm not going to put a different primer on my T-zone and the rest of my face. That is doing too much. If that is the case, or if you are a girl who doesn't only get, oily in their T-zone, like in the winter, sometimes I can get away with just putting something in my T-zone area and a little bit on, around my corners, like my cheeks over here, and then I'm good. But if you're a girl who gets oily virtually everywhere, this is just the best overall, I feel, because I feel like it doesn't interfere with any of your other foundations. It helps to minimize pores, and it also helps to keep oil at bay. So like I said, though I love the Becca primer, I feel like it performs best at keeping my skin matte and keeping oil away. It performs best. I still feel like the Rimmel is best overall. Another thing I want to note for those of you guys who have textural issues too, because sometimes you have oily skin, acne prone skin, and you have some texture issues. If you have all 3, this is the one that I would recommend for you. This helps to really have your skin feeling feeling and looking smooth. To the point where people will tell me like, your skin is like almost perfect. And I was like, first of all, there's foundation on this face. Second of all, let me tell you about this primer. I have large pores and textural issues on my skin from old acne. And let me tell you, this bad boy right here though, has my skin looking super, super, super smooth. Hey guys, that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. This is probably one of the top questions that I get on those foundation videos that I did, is what primers do you use? And I also get what powders do you use? So if you want me to talk about maybe powders next time, let me know down below. Don't forget to like the video on your way out. So guys, let me know what your favorite primers are down below. Let me know what your skin type is and then what your favorite primer is, so I know what skin type you have. Leave those down below. I think they'll be helpful not only for me, but for the others who are watching as well. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, guys. I'd love to see you guys in between these videos on my other social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Periscope, and my vlog channel. I'll leave all the links and everything you need will be in the description. I love you guys so much, and I hope you guys are well and in good spirits, and I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys Sunday with another video. And as always, God bless.
Understood. I'ma be alright. I'ma be okay. Any minute I'ma be stacking chips so high, so Pringo free to lazy. We don't need no architect for our marketing. I could be all up on Wall Street with Parker Monopoly making, so know if your spot is left vacant, it's gotta be taken. Anyway, boo, since we done with that prelude, let me put you up on some